And we are back. Hello and welcome to the true finale of AM2R. Don't you give me that idle animation, Samus. And without further ado, let's continue on, delve deeper into the cave, and finish off what we've started. We've got a species to eradicate. Just power bomb. Okay, I was supposed to screw attack everywhere. Alright. A lovely save point. Don't worry if you haven't collected everything yet. If you've followed the guide and have gotten everything up to this point, you should be more than perfectly fine. The last 3 items are up ahead. One of them is right here, in fact. I believe this is a this is either a super missile. Obviously, it's either a super missile or a regular missile. There's no more upgrade left that it can be. So it's a missile. Okay, so, and I just have to, I just have to ball shine spark. So, there we go. And the lava can't hurt you again, Various Suit. Thank you very much. Yeah, they give you the Various Suit in the final area where the lava can't affect you anymore. And, like, after you've killed all the Metroids anyway. So there's, they're very careful about making sure you can't cheese anything. So only 2 expansions left to get, guys. Not gonna really worry about killing anything. The only thing I care about killing is Metroids. That's my job. It's what I'm here to do. It's what I'm paid to do. Am I getting paid for this? Does Samus get paid for anything? We assume that she does, but we never get confirmation. There was in Prime 3, I think it was, they were giving ideas for Samus to be for you to have like RPG like actual bounties and side missions, but they scrapped it, obviously, because it's not in the game. If we try to come through here, I don't think it lets us. Nope, no matter what we use against it, it's not going to let us. Which means the only way to go is up, scanning environments. Only 1 Metroid in the area? Oh, we can take care of that, can't we? Should be able to. This is very classic and very faithful to the original in terms of layout and in terms of timeline and what happens. No matter what fork in the road you take, it's going to lead to the same place. Trust me. Whether you go left or right. I just went left because, well, I just did. It's a Metroidvania. Always go left. Oh, Scheitza, that actually scared me a little bit, because I'm like, I know there's not a long stretch of road for no reason. Just one alpha scared me. You know what, I guess that is just, they had to get one last scare in with the first evolution of a Metroid, of course. Yeah, this little fork in the road is, it will just lead you back down there. But unfortunately, that didn't lower any lava. It did actually raise this though, and it shifted that. It stopped us from we can't go back down. Yeah, and I actually missed a missile. Oh man, I missed something. No worries, I can go back for it. Everyone, you are all probably screaming at me. We're not locked out of that area completely. Those rocks have to shift some way for us to progress, right? Yeah, so we're fine. Trust me. They don't screw you out of everything. And they do give you a chance they do give you a backtracking point. But it did knock this down for us. But we did have to go down and see that our path was blocked, then come up here. This was the section I was talking about a few parts ago, where it makes you kind of loop around and whatnot, and you're like, okay, where do I progress and go now? Oh, I guess this section's opened up now? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I know that's part of the original, but it's still like, it made me kind of go, what the fuck, for a second. Anyway, one Metroid appeared again. Why couldn't it scan that earlier? Did it like just vanish out of, or did it just appear out of thin air? Is it another alpha? So many questions. But I think we're more than prepared for it, and there's the Zeta, and oh boy, that's the rescue team, I think. Oh boy. Yeah, the Zeta has evolved into its final form, the Omega Metroid. One of the hardest enemies in the original game, if not the hardest. And even then, it was actually kind of annoying. It was only just annoying. But here, it's still not exactly like super hard. It's actually just kind of annoying if they can juggle you, and the damage output and sponging abilities are a little off the charts, even post-patch. But post-patch, they're not. Pre-patch, they were pretty bad. But anyway. The apex predator of SR-388, the Omega Metroid exhibits devastating strength, and impact from its claws can severely cripple or kill large animals, while the most heavily armored prey are flung through the air. Despite its towering figure, it can leap and use its weight as a weapon. Glands in its mouth ignite its saliva, turning it into an organic flamethrower, instead of just acid. Okay. Its membrane has greatly thickened, maximum firepower is strongly recommended. This is the final stage in the Metroid's life cycle, and very few manage to reach it. Its size is a result of its prior form's muscles rapidly expanding to massive proportions. Yep, Omega Metroid time. And I'm really wishing I had more missiles for this. Oh well. If I'm to understand correctly, if you can get it on its back, if you can shoot it on its back, it's actually, it actually will hurt it more. But obviously, super missiles are the way to go. Oh, I was so close right there. Bingo. Yeah, it does extra damage. As you can see, he's flashing a lot more than he would. Ah, crap. I really wish I had... Yeah, power bombs don't do anything to him, so... Oh, I was so close there. Come on. I'm actually trying to avoid getting hit because I don't want to die. And I did not shoot him with a lot of super missiles, so I don't know how long exactly I need to shoot him for him to go down. Otherwise, I would, oh, never mind. I stand corrected. I was gonna say, otherwise I would have just been pumping shots into him. Scanning the environment. Ooh, the earthquake is happening again. Rescue team. The search and rescue team was an elite combat group consisting of heavily armed soldiers. Their mission: locate and extract any surviving personnel from the missing research team. There are no survivors among the search and rescue team. Yeah. And there's our final super missile upgrade. So all I was missing, all I'm missing is that one missile expansion that I'm about to grab anyway. So let's get along here and see if that pathway opened up, which it should have. Fingers crossed, guys. No, it did. Other way. Yeah, see? We're fine. Alright. One final backtrack here. We are almost at full power. Like Shaggy mode or something like that. I don't know. Relevant memes. Funny story. While I was in 8th grade, I actually, or not 8th grade. Jesus Christ, no. While I was in, there it is. Just bomb it, and there you go. Nothing fancy, nothing special, and that is everything in the game. You should have everything by this point, and it's a straight shot from here. But in my senior year, that's why I said 8th grade. I was thinking about the last year of schooling. But in my senior year, in my English class, my teacher wanted us to, because he wanted to be hip or something, or wanted to actually give an assignment that he thought kids would do. He wanted us to make a couple of memes based on the book that we were reading, which was was it Ayn Rand? I don't think so. I don't remember. It was an architect book. That's all I remember. But let's hit up the save point here. But my long story short, someone was talking to me about the assignment. One of the staff, and they said that they pronounced the meme Mimi. I nearly threw up in my mouth just saying that. You can imagine how I felt when I heard that. But anyway, just fly up all through here. We're finally heading up through the cave system. We finally hit the point, and we're traveling up now. We are completely maxed out, save for our health. And we have 12 Metroids left. You know what? I just recommend power bombing this. It'll save you a lot of trouble. Come on. Oh, come on. You know what? Fine. I wanted to be nice about it. That was a waste of a missile. See, now why couldn't I just do that? Is there something important up here that I'm gonna miss? Oh, I could avoid damage by doing that, I guess. I don't know. Alternate pathways if you didn't, I guess if you didn't have the screw attack. Because I guess the screw attack's not mandatory. 3 Metroids detected in the area. For those of you who don't know, yeah, this last section is not, it's a remake, yes, but it's not really only graphically and whatnot, because this section is identical to the original. We're about to kill 3 Omega Metroids in a row, basically. And these are the nesting grounds. Or not nesting grounds, but the, what do you call it? Have I read everything? Yes, I have, okay. And just as I was asking if I had read everything, this is what I was talking about. The nest, yeah. The area is infested with thick, globe-like masses comprised of mostly crystallized carbohydrates. Honestly, it just reminds me of Gemini Man's stage from Mega Man 3. Those that have yet to harden are constantly moved by the airflow created by the slightest motion of nearby creatures. Only the most adaptable life forms can thrive in this ecosystem, which explains why there's like little to no enemies down here. But we've got a nice little save point right here to fill us up, and this is basically going to be a very long tower with 3 branching off points. And all of these blocks are screw attackable, luckily. I'm not going in there quite yet, because I think after we're done with everything, that's where I'm gonna want to go. But let's head in through here and take on our first, or no, technically not our first, but our first of this trilogy set of let's take on our first Omega. Let's let it be creepy. Oh man, that's creepy. That is creepy. It blinks too. Oh, that is so creepy. Okay, I'm done. I can only watch that for so long. Oh, that blinked off of it. Oh, so close. Got him again. Got him again. Oh, there we go. Nice and easy. Bam. So much extra damage. Okay, I missed a lot of super missiles. But I'm gonna take my liberties and because I have max health, well, close enough. I'm gonna go up here, fight just for the sake of, yeah, and because it's so close, just for the sake of ease, I'm gonna take on this last guy. Oh, and I gained a super missile. Nice. Take on this guy, and then go win that first one. Cause spoilers, after that first doorway, the way to go is through a passageway through there. So that's why I saved that one for last. And I can save up after this fight and be close to where I need to be. So let's take on this guy. Being extra careful about my super missile shots. 2. Oh, jeez. Ooh, nice. Got one of those. Got another one. Ow. Oh, dang it. That was on me. This guy shouldn't be too far off. Go, go, go. There we go. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's go ahead and save up so we can get all of our super missiles back, because, to be honest with you, these fights without super missiles are a little tedious. That's why I recommend doing this at full capacity, because, unlike in Zero Mission, where Robo Ridley, was much harder after if you got 100%. The boss of this game, the final boss of this game, does not get harder. The Robo Ridley was the only boss in the series ever in Metroid gaming to do that. As in terms of the Metroid series, anyway, not the Metroidvanias. I haven't played every single Metroidvania. I don't know how every single one works, but yeah, that's where we have to go down once we're done. Well, just to show you what happens if you want to like try and skip the Metroids, you can't. So yeah, answers that question. Alright, last of the Omegas right here. And I missed my first 2 shots. Excellent. 1. Ow. 2. 3. Good one, too. Ow. I've never seen him one of them do that. Oh, I almost got another good one. That probably would have been the end of him right there if I had that. Oh, well, yeah, that definitely would have been the end of him right there, because I nailed him right there. Got him in the stomach, and he is gone. Listen. Oh, no, it doesn't happen quite yet. Maybe you heard that, maybe you didn't. I don't know. I think that was a slight roar. Maybe. And I'm only missing 10 super missiles, and I'm not gonna need them really, so there's gonna be a save point. So let's I'm not even gonna fuel up there. I am perfectly healthy. Let's do this. Nothing's gonna stop us. We are Samus Aran, and we are maxed out. Only 9 Metroids left on the counter. Only highly adaptable life forms can exist down here, so why are these guys so special is my question. Maybe just because they have the shields to protect themselves. Who knows? Save point right here. I'm gonna abuse it because I can. And we are really close to the end of the game, guys. Like, seriously. Like, we are right here. I would give you my final thoughts on the game, but I've kind of given you all my thoughts throughout the entire game. I love this game. And this is, honestly, it's a good time I mention that, because this is where the game gets it right. Like, the music is gonna cut out at any second. It should cut out. But we have these waterfall sound effects. It's really nice. Don't land into those. You will fall. You will fall all the way down. And you will have to keep doing this climb over and over again. But we're just climbing here. We've got nowhere else to go but up. But what could be waiting for us up here? Weird part of me feels like the music glitched, because I don't remember music playing in this part normally. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. We space jump all the way up here. So many structures. Chozo statue in the background. Where are we? Got a platform there, but we can't go up. Can't go up there either. Oh, we got an entranceway here. I say we head up here. Let's go into this facility. We entered through the bottom, and we get a really cool, ominous, creepy piece of music with just black backgrounds. That's what makes this the most creepy, I feel. And if they did something like what Ridley in Super Metroid, where he flew in like from the background into the screen, but with Metroids, I probably would have like crapped myself. Got a save point right there. If you want to backtrack for whatever reason, you want 100% complete something, this is your way to do it. It will pop you out here at the hydro pump, or at the hydro station. So if you want to, if you need to collect anything, compare my map to yours, whatever you want to do, here you go. Area 4, or Area 5, Area 3, Area 1, sub-area, the ship, Area 2, Area 4, and the pathway leading up. Here's everything. If you haven't collected everything, now's your time to do so. Alright, there's plenty of maps out there. You don't really need this one. And with this awesome music to close us out, let's head in, and I think I actually have something to read, if I'm correct. Do I? No, I thought I did. Maybe I'm about to. This is where you would have gotten the ice beam originally. They tried to keep it from you, but to no avail. I picked it up earlier. And the Metroid counter just went whack, and it's back up to 9, and that is an egg. Now they don't do anything with them coming in directly from the black background of nothingness, but you can see a little silhouette there of a shadow. That is the Metroid, and all you have to do is freeze it, blast it with a super missile, easy, or 5 regular missiles, easy to just as easy to take care of as ever before. We have 9 of them to take care of. Well, we had 9. This is 8. And now here's the new log entry. The final one, I believe. Almost final. We have the boss, remember? Genetics laboratory. Suspended above an abandoned city are the remains of a laboratory. Scanners confirm there was extremely sophisticated equipment to be found, along with scientific data of incalculable magnitude. Only stasis tanks are left. Organic traces within suggest genetic research and DNA manipulation. Biogenetic substances of an unknown age coat the laboratory's walls. This was the birthplace of the Metroids. We know that SR388 is their homeworld, but this was the birthplace of the Metroids. For those who don't know, and if I haven't mentioned this before, but it was alluded to in Fusion that, yeah, now we're locked out, or now we're locked in. But, oh geez, I'm glad that happened, because if you get caught by one of those things, just morph ball, bomb, they'll get off of you. Just one bomb will do, you don't have to spam bombs like in Super. But, again, alluded to in Fusion, oh boy, the X-Parasite was running rampant on SR388, and the Chozo needed a way to combat it. And that's where the Metroids are the natural predators of the X-Parasite. And yeah. Jump and shoot him there. Oh boy, come on. That's not fair. Okay, done. Only 3 Metroids left. Get that one. Oh boy. You tag teamed me, you bastards. Okay. Got those 2, and there's only 1 left. Oh boy. But yeah, the Chozo created the Metroids. This is their birthplace, and this is, yeah, pretty interesting. 1 Metroid left. Where is he? I don't know if you need the space jump to get for this, but you might. But for those of you who know the original game or the remake, you know what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Queen Metroid. Something had to make all those Metroids. Queen Metroid, the only Metroid organism naturally capable of producing the offspring. Yes, the Chozo might have created the Metroids, but they wanted something. I guess they wanted this either evolved by itself, or the Chozo, designed the Metroid so that if it evolved enough with the right circumstances, it would evolve into a Queen to naturally reproduce them so that they wouldn't have to. I don't know why you would do that if this was supposed to be a biological weapon, but whatever. Maybe it was by accident. Again, the Metroids obviously did get out of control, and part of the reason the Chozo are gone. Okay. Anyway, the Queen is at the heart of the species and the mother of every Metroid born on SR388. Her role in the hive has hindered her mobility, yet encouraged the development of a long neck and massive head to strike at a distance. Her cell structure indicates she is heavily aged, possibly as old as the lab she settled in. The years have reinforced her torso to impenetrable levels. The Queen's genetic coding is distinct from the other Metroids, and she may have gone through a unique life cycle to attain her form. Well, no real advice I have for you other than when you're not dodging an attack, very telegraphed attack by the way, and when her head is not flashing, spam everything you got. Power bombs don't work too well, I don't think. They might. No, I don't think they were doing anything. But your beam is more than enough to handle these guys, and you can freeze these guys as well. Ah, crap. And obviously, you know, they replenish your stuff. Really nice. When she opens her mouth and is about to attack, that's when you should jump and lead her attack away from you. Again, pretty simple. And if I would stop missing, that would be fantastic. Yeah, not much more to this fight, really. The more this fight goes on, the more of those things she's going to spit out, making it harder for you to... Yeah, you can get more than 2 shots in than I've been doing, obviously. I've just I haven't been doing a very good job. Ow. Usually I would have ran out of super missiles by now and not be fully stocked. And once her jaw starts breaking and oozing, that's when the fight's going to get extreme, because she didn't do that in the original. She did not make a giant fireball and blast her way through the wall. But she's about to get a lot faster. Yeah, she's getting faster. She's going to attack more and whatnot. You know how bosses work. Going to send out a lot more of those guys. Just charge shot and, yeah, take care of them however you can. And try and dodge her as much as possible, too. And don't do what I do and accidentally bomb jump yourself into her blast when she does that. Because that's not a fun thing to do. Ow. Trying to be very careful about my movements here. Got 2 super missile shots in, very nice. Bingo. Alright. Next step, and I've seemed to get a good chunk of health back, which is very nice. Spam the missiles. Got a lot more space to work with, which is nice. And okay, she's reached the point where she's not sending out nearly as many of those guys, so a little harder to refuel yourself, but not impossible. Ow, I didn't even realize there was still one out. Come on. It's almost like the fight like restarts, quote unquote, but it doesn't, obviously. Just dodge like I'm doing and pump missiles into her when you can, just like you've been doing all game. It's really nice that they had the idea to implement the I believe it's like 4 strikes and then she backs off, but it's really nice that they've implemented the draw-in charge beam mechanic from Prime. Like, amazing idea, and I feel it needs to be in every 2D Metroid game after this. I don't remember if their official remake had it or not. I want to say that it did, but I don't know if it did. Again, I haven't played it in a couple of years now, actually. Holy crap, will you die? Oh. Maybe missiles actually bounce these things back. I've never paid attention to that before. Usually too busy trying to just kill them first. Okay, there we go. Made her flash, and I think, yep, we're about to be at the end of the fight here. And there's 2 ways you can end this fight. You can either just chuck missiles into her face when she grabs you, or if you know other M, power bomb. The true way to destroy the Queen Metroid. A morph ball, roll into her stomach, power bomb. That is the true way to kill the Queen Metroid, as shown in Other M. I think if you just shoot her, I think if you just pump her mouth full of missiles, or just bomb her, or just morph ball and bomb her mouth to death, then I think she just like dies and her corpse is just there. But that's the much more epic and much more flashy way of killing her. And now with that done, looking at the time, I'm actually really glad I kept this as its own part. But with that done, the boss is complete, or the game is complete, but we have one more Metroid left on the counter. Wonder where that could be. There's the egg. Kill it! It's a Metroid! We can't. And it's not attacking us. It's not draining our health. It's not doing anything. Yes, this Metroid thinks it's its mother and will not attack you. And this Metroid right here is actually a catalyst for basically the rest of the entire freaking series. I'm not joking. But as you can see, it's eating those crystals. Where have we seen those crystals before? I wonder. But this piece of music is actually amazing. I love it. And it caught me off guard when I first played this game, and it was just a lovely, amazing, nice piece of music to end things off on. It really cemented this game. It made it feel great, and it continues to be a great ending song for an amazing soundtrack, an amazing game. I will continue to hold this in regard as my favorite Metroid title of all time. Like, this is truly fantastic, and I really hope, I don't know, again, it's probably just half of it is because I'm a sucker for sprite-based stuff, especially when it's really well done, like super sprite-based stuff like this, like super 32-bit, super whatever you want to call it, with all these extra frames of animation, and sprites, and frame quality, and the blowing apart, and particle effects, and all that stuff. It's so nice, and I love it. Stuff that you almost couldn't accomplish on older consoles. Stuff like you see in Sonic Mania and whatnot. You know what I'm talking about. Like this after image here. Just perfect, amazing example. And when all the enemies are blown apart and whatnot, it's great. But here we are, and yeah, like I said, I discovered this area when I first played the game, not playing the original. And I didn't know about this section, and so when I first got here, and I realized like where we were, I said, "Oh, that's really cool. We really did loop all the way back around." So, and obviously this map is not filled in, so this is not on the original file, as I said. So, with all that being said, it is now nighttime. We've eradicated all of the Metroids except for this one, leading into Super Metroid. No, and if you know Nintendo's official remake of this, no, there is no Ridley fight at the end of this game. Spoilers for that. But, now that we are 13 seconds over the 4-hour time limit. Wow, that's a shame. If I hadn't dawdled around for 13 more seconds, we could have had the 3-hour clock thingy, but AM2R is complete. Another Metroid 2 remake. Producer Milton Glosty, Dr. M64. All of these guys in the credits deserve an amazing round of applause. Every single one of you guys, gals alike. Platforming engine code, writing assistant, promo art, music composition. Oh, the music composition. Oh, you people. I'm having a fangasm over here. You guys are amazing. Playtesters, the debug team, community management, special thanks. And unlike Doom, these credits aren't going on forever. The original Metroid 2 staff, Gunpei Yokoi. Yeah, this game, it's not at it. This game, despite all of its controversy, I know I haven't mentioned it since like episode 1, but despite all of its controversy, this game never asked for money. It never asked for, you know, recognition or anything. It gives credit to everyone who made the original. It's just a passion project. It's just a fan project. And the best things have come from fan projects. Just fans wanting to make amazing experiences for other fans that we've always experienced with the original games. That's all it's ever been, and that's why it's games like this. I am so sad that I missed that by 14 seconds. I'm so sorry, guys. That might be the finale of this part, 14 seconds. That's the title, that's the finale title, 14 seconds, that's funny. But item completion is 100%, and there is the one that most of you are probably going to be seeing. But with that being said, yeah, see you next mission. Well, one more thing.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
To be continued. Indeed, we know exactly where this is going. And I can't wait to get to the rest of the Metroid series for all of you guys. So with that being said, thank you all for watching yet again. This has been Crazy Cube Dude, and it feels great to get this game finished after years of playing it and wanting to record it and attempting to record it. So, without further ado, I'll end things off, and I'll see you guys for my next playthroughs now that everything has wrapped up. This was the last game on my list, and now I can finally start my new projects. I'll give you a hint as to what those are in a separate video. So, I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm usually better at ending things off, but here we are. I'll see you guys for the next for you know, more games. Peace out, everybody. God, I love this game and this song.